Hi, this is Ken Ham, President of Anson Genesis Creation Museum and the Ark Encounter, down here live in the gift store of the Ark today. I want to tell you about some specials we've got coming up for 13 days actually in December, starting next week from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can get into the Ark half price from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. But I'll tell you about that in a little bit. It's connected to our Christmas town at the Creation Museum. But happened to be down here at the Ark today and ran into some fellow Aussies. And in fact, this is Bev, right? And Bev, when did you first meet me?
In 1966.
1966. Wasn't that the year that we changed from pounds, shillings and pence into dollars and cents?
We did, yes.
See, I remember that. The 13th of February 1966. Hey, that's pretty good. I remember. That's a little bit of history for you. So we used to do the pound, shillings and pence. Remember that? So my wife was a teller and she hated that and she loved it when they turned metric. But you notice over here in America, they're not metric. You notice that? So you guys are from Australia. Yes. So you live in the Brisbane area.
Yes.
And in fact, you went to a church that my grandmother and auntie and my father went to.
Yes, that's right.
Wynnum Baptist there at Wynnum, which is one of the Bayside suburbs there. In Brisbane. So, okay, so I've got to ask you guys, how old are you? 13? 11. And you live in Brisbane now?
Yeah.
Okay, you live in Brisbane. Sounds like that Aussie accent, right? And and where do you live?
Brisbane.
Brisbane. Oh, they're all Brisbaneites.
Yes, he's married to me.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, did I meet you before? You were wandering off somewhere. Okay, so what do you think of the Ark?
Amazing. Really heart-stirring and convicting as well, that we should be telling the message more.
We need to get the message out, that's for sure. Now, I got a question for you. Is it big enough?
Yes.
What did you think when you first saw it coming up in that bus in the shop?
It was very well done.
And huge?
Yes.
There's a famous president-elect over here who likes to use the word huge or useful. So he would say it's huge. So what do you think of it?
I wondered how long it would take to build it.
Oh. How long did we take to build it? 23 months. Actually, here's the interesting thing. The first timbers didn't go up until June last year. And we opened it on July this year, July 7. But right where you're standing now, can you imagine, if you look up at the roof up here, do you know the ground level used to be higher than the roof up there? They took 500,000 cubic yards of dirt. So in cubic meters, I don't know what that is, but it's more than 500,000. About 500,000 cubic yards of dirt from here, and 1.5 million cubic yards of dirt from where the parking lot is. So you're from Brisbane. Okay, so you complain in Brisbane if you have to put a coat on in winter, right? Okay, let's walk outside here with me. Can you walk outside here with me? All right, I notice you all got coats on it. What's wrong with you people? Are you cold? So, you're freezing. Okay, we'll just go in here for a little bit. I want Brisbaneites to experience this. And it looks like that door's out of order. We better go over to the other one over here. Okay. So, there we go. Oh, look at that. Do you know what those little white things are that are fluttering down? There we go. Okay. Are your ears starting to burn?
I can't feel them anymore.
You can't feel them anymore. So you see these white things fluttering down? Do you get those? You don't get those in Brisbane, do we?
No,
Never.
And would you say this is cold?
Very.
It's worse than that. I can't believe people voluntarily live here. They must get a government subsidy.
Yeah, there's an Aussie for you. You just have to get used to it. You see all the lights and that are put up around here, all over the Mzara's kitchen, the restaurant over there. This will all be lit up for Christmas. That starts next year. So next week. Next week. Yeah, I'm not thinking. It's the cold air. I'm not thinking straight. With that breeze coming across the ridge there. Well, I don't want to torture you. I'm going to let you go back inside. Hey, good to meet you guys, and particularly from my hometown of Brisbane, and even from the same Bayside suburb where my
Beryl when she was in hospital before she died.
that was my auntie. Yeah, isn't that something? Because you're a nurse.
Yes.
That is really something. And from the same church my grandmother and father went to, and my auntie went to. Wow, it's great to have you guys here. Hey, you enjoy the rest of your time. Enjoy the rest of your trip while you're over here. Yeah, you can go back inside now. All right, see you guys. She doesn't want to take a hand out because it's cold. Okay, yeah, have a great time. Alrighty, okay, so we're outside here. Oh, you know what? It is. Hang on a second. Who's got? Oh, here's Tommy Mitchell. Dr. Tommy Mitchell, one of our speakers. I just sent him back to the car for my gloves. Have you got my gloves?
They're here.
Hang on.
Got 'em.
Hang on. Can you hold this for me?
This is just wrong.
I don't care about you being cold.
Got to notice that.
Okay. And our videographer Maria, you doing okay? You look a little purple. Blue? Okay. We're going to tell people about a special we have here. All right. Here we go. Oh, and here's head of our horticulture grounds area, Tim Schmidt. Hey, I got one of my coats like that. I should wear that.
Very warm.
Yeah, it is. They're really great coats. Hey, just while we're here, I want you to show us what we're going to do for next year.
Okay.
I know over this way we're expanding the whole zoo.
We are.
And we're going to get
Just
some.
on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, on the other side of the fence, we're going to expand the zoo and adding some really unique animals, and we're starting to get ready for that. Are you guys going to work through winter and do this?
That's what we do. That's what we
Is that-
do.
you work even in temperatures worse than this?
Yes. Well, you've been out here.
I
You
know.
know how cold it gets.
Yeah.
The wind blows here, and it does get pretty cold.
Well, just before we go over and have a look at where we're going to be building an outdoor village, and I want you to explain what's going up there. And you've already started on that,
Yes.
and well underway and done all the groundwork.
Yeah,
And
so we call it, right now, we just use it, we call it the West Village. And in the West Village will be a lot of landscaping in there, along with food kiosk, food building, a couple small retail kiosks, and a blacksmith and a woodcraft shop, and several
Stage.
other things. A stage in there
Yes,
as
that's
well,
what
yeah,
I
which
got.
we started on the stage.
so
You'll see
are we able to go over there in a minute?
Yeah, we can walk right around.
Okay,
the
just
corner.
before we do, just let me tell people about a special that we have coming up. Okay, so at the Creation Museum, which is 45 minutes from here, we have Christmas Town, which is our free event that begins on Friday the 16th. So that's today week, actually, a week from today,
Yes.
Friday the 16th, 5 p.m. at night, 5 p.m. to around 9 p.m.
Yes.
And the lights are spectacular. I went to the Cincinnati Zoo Festival of Lights, and you know, that was good. I enjoyed walking around with my grandkids. But I have to say, even though it's a big area, I have to say the lights at the museum, which you're responsible for actually, Tim, are spectacular.
I agree. I like them. The zoo is amazing,
Right.
but they are about the numbers of lights.
Right.
We're about a design. So there's a design to it instead of just trying to get a bunch of lights up.
It is spectacular. I don't think there's anything like it in the area, actually, that I know of.
No, I don't think there is either. And we fabricate a lot of that ourselves as well. So you'll see items there that you won't see anywhere else. They're just things that we have built.
And every year you add something new.
Every year we add something new. This year we're on the water.
Yeah, I saw that. I'll be
Oh, you
interested.
did see it
Well, I
already.
haven't seen it lit up yet, but I want to see that when we're able to get that all going. So that'll be fabulous at the Creation Museum. Now, this year we extended it over 13 nights.
Correct.
So it goes from December 16 from 5 to 9 p.m. every night through to the 23rd, including the 23rd.
Including the 23rd.
And then the Christmas Town is not on the 24th. The museum is open that day, and the Ark's open. And actually, for Christmas Eve, for people we're closing early. Christmas Eve at the Ark and the museum is like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., but it's half price for Christmas Eve. And that's the one day when it's half price. And we have another special I'm going to tell people about. And then we're closed on the 25th, and then we have Christmas Town again on the 26th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 30th.
Yes.
And so that's 13 days altogether. Now, what we're doing is this. Christmas Town is free at the Creation Museum, but if you want to go through the museum itself, through the museum walkthrough, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., it's $5 on those Christmas Town nights. That's the special. Now, here at the Ark, we're doing this. on the same dates as Christmastown, and you've got a lot of lights down here too. Emzara's kitchen, the restaurant is lit up. I see lights all the way down to the zoo. I see lights at the front around the lake. It's going to look
There's a
quite
lot of
nice
lights,
too.
yes.
But Christmastown is not here. Christmastown is at the museum, and we have the live nativity there. We have dramas, people dressed in period costume, and all sorts of things. Lots of food outside, that sort of thing. But here at the Ark, what we're doing is from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. each night, the same dates as Christmastown. That's December 16 through to the 23rd, and then December 26th through to the 30th, including the 30th. From 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. here at the Ark, people can actually get in half price on those nights from 5 p.m. and parking free as well on those nights from 5 p.m. I got a feeling if they turn up probably between 4 and 5 that'll be fine.
I'm sure they'll make whatever do.
Yeah, they will. Actually, if they come after 4 o'clock to get ready for entrance at 5 p.m., they get free parking and half price at the Ark. That's a way to come to the Ark and get a ticket half price. And then at the Creation Museum, it's $5 for the same nights to go through the Creation Museum. This wind is freezing. Are you cold?
No, not too bad.
Okay, all right. You're going to walk us over here to the outdoor village?
It's a long walk around.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Maria, are you freezing? Okay, I think her arm is frozen in. It's just frozen there, holding the camera like that.
It turned quick.
What is this white stuff doing here?
It's not something I want to see. Our cabbages and kales are all turning. They don't like this cold weather either. So we're going to head down and around the fence.
Well, it's apparently going to get cold weather for about a week, are we?
Yeah, that's what they're talking
And then it's supposed to warm up again. We don't normally. Do we normally get weather this cold this early?
Usually
Sometimes.
in December, it's pretty cold in December. We were just fortunate with November was so warm that we just aren't used to this cold weather.
Hey, and by the way, when it's really cold like this, I notice they bring the buses down here.
They do.
And they don't have to walk down in the cold, and they go straight under. It's heated underneath.
Yes.
And then they walk up, and the whole Ark. That's a good thing about this. The whole attraction is heated.
It is. Once you get off the bus, you're in good shape.
So we might walk up there a little bit in a minute. But just to give you an idea, here we are at the bow end, and we're beside Emzara's Kitchen, which is our 1,500-seat restaurant. And behind this fence here, that's what you're going to tell us what's going on here.
Village is going, correct.
Okay, so let's see how we go here.
Yeah, we'll just have to jump around the fence here. And the ground, it was muddy, but it's frozen, so we'll have
so we don't have to worry
we'll
about the
have
water.
clean feet.
Okay.
So as you mentioned, we have put up a lot of lights. We still have a lot more to go, but the lights here will be a little bit different than the museum. We have some of the new RGB lights, which eventually you can turn to music and have the dancing lights. Be careful here.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fall over while I was live on Facebook. That wouldn't
No,
look
that
good,
wouldn't
would
be
it?
good. Okay, so this
So
is...
you've done a lot of work here.
We have done a lot of work. We've got trees coming. Actually, I just got off the phone with another with the delivery guy who's coming to be here in 20 minutes with another load of trees. We're hauling topsoil in to get all the planting done. You can see the poles here are the stage. That's the first building going up.
Okay, so that's going to be a stage where we can have music groups perform and other
It's just a
performances.
small outdoor stage, very small.
So this whole area here is going to be the outdoor village.
Yeah, so all the way off in the distance you can see the two pyramidal trees, and that is basically the entrance into the West Village. And where the green pipes are is where the restaurant or the small food kiosk will be. And where this gravel pad right here in front of us is where the blacksmith shop is going to be. So we just laid it out. And this space.
So we're going to eventually, and who knows, it might even be actually operational by summer. That's what we're sort of hoping. But
that's what we're shooting for, as long as the winter is not too bad. We continue to work, but we're also responsible for snow removal. So if we get a lot of snow, it takes us off of this task and puts us onto the snow removal.
So we're going to have an operational blacksmith
Yes.
shop here and wood carver.
Wood carver, and that is up where you can see kind of all the gray pipes sticking up over there. It's a
Okay.
very large space. What we did was we were able to remove a detention pond that was here and moved it out, and it gave us all of this space.
Yeah, it is. When you get in here, you realize this is a big space, all right. And
So we have some trees already in. We can just continue this way. Kind of
Is
get
that-
a feel for how the flow is. So you'll come in up through there, and you'll go through all of the different entertainment, and you can exit out right here, right in front of the bow
Oh,
of
okay.
the yard. So it'll come right through this area.
And then you're going to, this will be operational if everything goes well by next spring part of it and summer, right?
Yes, the goal is to, as long as we don't get too much snow, we can continue to work on this to where we can open this up, 1st of April.
So, I mean, when you dig down here, this is rock.
This is all rock. So you
how do
notice,
plant trees on
well,
rock?
you notice all the beds are raised. So we have to we dig down to the rock, we dig through the rock about 2 feet, and then we bring in 5 feet of soil.
Wow.
And then you
There's a lot of
So
work in
trees.
this because you put in all the underground utilities
all the
as well.
utilities are in the ground. All of the irrigation stub lines are in the ground. We still have to add more. But to each bed, you have to get utilities to each bed, and you have to get irrigation to trenches everywhere, and getting all the conduit and irrigation lines in.
It's really changed.
It has.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how fast you guys work.
Yeah.
And you're going to work in this cold.
This is what we do.
I'm
you want
amazed.
to spend a few days with us?
Well, I remember. The zoo is fantastic. You did that during the winter.
that
last
was
winter.
that was during the winter. Yeah.
I couldn't believe you guys out there working on top of those barns and things in the winter. I admire you guys for doing that. That's absolutely incredible. I see what you mean about don't have to worry about the water. It's all ice.
It's all frozen over.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It didn't take long.
I don't want to stand on that or
No,
I'll
you
slip.
don't.
So, just
So
so
you can
people.
see the stage over here. It's already.
Oh yeah, we'll go and have a look at the stage. Just a lot of places, with weather like this, will close their doors for the winter or for January, February. But the Ark is open, the Creation Museum is open, because really the main attractions are inside and they're all heated.
Right.
And so the Ark, you can spend a whole day inside there
Oh,
easily.
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 Yes, easily.
And go through. We're putting in a big new exhibit in the bow on the third deck, actually, on why the Bible is true and the doors of Scripture, and that should be in and up and running within another 4 or 5 weeks.
Wow.
But January, February, now you're responsible for snow removal and your team.
We do all the snow
Gonna
removal.
keep the shuttle road open.
Yes, that's the plan. The tram road is going to be an interesting ordeal this winter.
Yeah.
We'll see how things go with that.
But we can always bring them around the back.
We
and
do.
bring
We
them
have
in.
we have another option.
have another option.
If it gets too
If there's a
bad.
problem, we can bring them in through
Yes.
our basically it's
Our
through
service road.
Service road.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we've got some contingency plans here.
We do, and since this is new, we're going to learn. We're going to learn quickly.
I looked up the Farmer's Almanac just 3 days ago,
and they said it's going
and
to be
they said the forecast for winter was it's going to be an extra mild winter.
Really?
And then suddenly the jet stream dips down, all this Arctic air comes down from Canada, and I'm saying, what happened to the Farmer's Almanac?
I just didn't get it right this year, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll get warm again.
But you know what? I was talking to someone who's a farmer, and the other day I found a black woolly worm outside my garage, and he said, black woolly worm, it's going to be a really bad winter.
I've heard that before too. Winters here, you just never know. I mean, last year it was pretty nice. I mean,
Well, actually,
hopefully it's not too
often
bad
when
this
that
winter.
jet stream dips down, it'll be cold like it is now for a week, and then it warms up again.
yes.
Yeah, so...
But a lot
But-
of people don't realize in that area, especially the museum, that's the question in the wintertime, they're surprised that the lake freezes over. So
Right.
it does stay cold for a
Right.
pretty long period
And
of time.
even in weather like this, people come out for Christmas Town. They just dress for it.
Sure.
They're used to that, and they just
Right.
dress for it, like
Right.
you're dressed for working out
Right.
here. So you're going to show us this stage here?
Yeah, the stage area is going in right now. Patrick Marsh had picked out the decking material for it, and we'll be starting on that probably next week. We're finishing up Christmas lights now. So like I said, it's a small stage area. You see the landscaping beds that'll be around it. And then all of the back section, there's a service road back behind there. That will all be hidden by a solid wood fence as well. So everything will be contained on the inside here.
So with this expansion and the zoo expansion, it's giving you enough to do for winter?
In the lake and the queue line garden.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you've got
yeah,
the queue line garden
Yeah,
too.
yeah, we have a few options, or a few items on our plate this winter.
Hey, Maria, get a picture of Tommy Mitchell, because he looks really warm over there. Look at him. He's one of our speakers. He probably can't speak again. Aren't you speaking at the museum tomorrow? Yeah, 12 o'clock. You think you'd be thawed out by then? Okay. All right. Well, Tim, hey, thanks for showing us what's happening here. This is really great. I just can't believe how much work you've done, because the last time I looked at this, I thought, how are they going to get this ready for next year? It was all trenches and dug up, and I come down here and suddenly look at it.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick once you get the trenches out of the way. That does.
Really putting in the infrastructure, it always takes time, and then suddenly, bang, there it is. So, well, we're going to leave you to it.
Okay.
We're going to walk inside.
Okay.
One of the main reasons is because we want to go up to the third deck, and the second reason is because it's a little warmer in there. Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, so let's go up there. All right. Maria, how you going? Your arm frozen in place? Yeah, looks like your arm's frozen in place. Your nose is going purple. Okay, so this really is a big area here. You can see the new retention pond they built down there, and the dam, the road across the dam there. Well, at the back of Hamzara's kitchen, we've got some buildings that were given to us. We're going to be putting up there eventually for staff offices, and so they'll drive in this way over that dam. So, I've got these really warm gloves on, and the cold has penetrated my warm gloves. It is cold out here. I do not know how Tim Smith and his crew work. And when we get days like this is just the time when that jet stream has dipped down for a little cold snap. And so those who are coming to the Ark and the museum need to dress warm until you get inside. But you know what? You get out of your car, you get in a warm shuttle here at the Ark. They drop you off right near the Ark. You walk underneath, and we've got heaters underneath and the queue lines, and then you walk up in a beautiful warm Ark. So let's get around here. Okay, I admit my nose is dripping. Good, yeah. Show the Ark right now, because my nose is dripping. Okay. Let's walk over to the Ark, and we might do a little walk up inside the Ark. I don't know if you can see these white things coming down, but little snow showers we have here at the moment.
Do you want to show the lights?
So they've actually put lights all around the lake, and they're doing some work on the lake there too, ready for next year. We can hear the Christmas music playing in the background. Hey, Tommy Mitchell, do you want to just stand out here and wait for us? And
I'm glad to. I'll go wait by the car.
Just stand out here and watch. And
I'll stand guard.
Okay. Let's get back in here. Okay. Here we go. My ears are numb. Hi, how you going? Even though I had earmuffs on, my ears are numb. Where's Tommy? Hey Tommy, could you take this and my gloves? There you go. Oh man. Okay, hold on. The microphone's cold. Can you warm the microphone up for me? Let me go down here and let's see if okay, so even for one of these cold winter days, there's quite a number of people here at the Ark today. I wanted to see if Oscar's down here. It looks like he is. We'll come and see. Oscar.
Hello.
How's it going?
Very good, thank you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
So, you do this every day, right?
Yeah.
And painting some exquisite things here. I like this one. This has the ark on it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, this is the arc. I think here.
Oh, you sort of see the symbolic ark there.
Reply the
Oh, yeah.
same sign and
I bought my wife one of those turtles you did for her birthday
I didn't make all
with the ark on it.
Yes.
So-
Yes, yes. And now I paint this frames.
Oh, okay, you're painting these frames.
Yes, these frames I paint.
the ark on the bottom there.
Yes, look they are here.
I like that. They're really nice. Very
And
light.
this box for tea is very special. I use the same designs, the bubble tower bubble exhibit
yeah.
here, and it's the same colors. I use here the same colors. Yeah,
Look at that. Hey, you know your English has even gotten better since
It's
last time I
better
spoke
now.
to you. Yeah, because the more you
Yes.
you live here and the more you talk to people.
yes, I know. Yeah.
But I'll tell you something. Your English is far superior to my Spanish.
okay, okay, I know, but I need to speak.
I'm amazed that you can.
I need to speak English here.
I'm amazed that you learned the language so quickly. That is quite something.
Yes, I learn here, but sometimes all time the people speak
Right.
with me, and I need to learn and speak and.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're doing fantastic. I wish I could speak Spanish as half as good as you speak English, actually.
Thank you.
But anyway, hey, lovely to see you. We're just doing a quick look around the ark here. So we'll leave you to it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So maybe we'll walk up into the ark, Marianne. So this is a fair trade material. This stuff will be available here at Chris. They got a whole new load of fair trade material. This goes to actually support people in underprivileged countries, people who come out of the slave trade. Just looking at some of the unique stuff, the new stuff they have in here. So it has a mission purpose, actually, is the reason that we have this, and people love it. It's all handmade, individual items. People do love this stuff. We'll have some fair trade material at the Creation Museum for Christmastown, but this has a massive fair trade market here in our gift store. And in fact, I can show you some of the unique items that we have down the other end. We'll go for a little walk down here. But people love this material. Let's Maria, let's go down the end down here and have a look at what we got down here. Again, as we said, this has a mission purpose. That's why we do this. Have this fair trade market. People love the handmade items. They come from countries all around the world. We have a buyer and works with other mission organizations as well, and we get this material from all around the world. And as a result, some of the mission organizations have told us they've been able to employ extra people in some of these countries. So, hi young ladies, where are you from?
Indiana.
From Indiana?
Yeah.
Oh, whereabouts in Indiana?
We're from Avon.
Avon? Okay. Well, it's great. This your first time here? Mm-hmm. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you could be here. Okay. All right, so let's go down here. I'll show you something else that we've got down here too. We've got some of the jams they make up in Amish country as well, and of course we got our apologetics books and lots of unique art gifts down here too. So for in between Thanksgiving and Christmas is always a slow time, but you know, you come down here and you wouldn't think it was too slow. Yes, we have some special friends in Amish country. They make all these jams, and they're really unique, and they're basically homemade jams, and people love that. Over here we have all of our creation apologetics materials, and you can see people looking at the books and DVDs here. And then we have all sorts of unique Ark related items, and over here they're going to be making pretzels here soon. This is the coffee shop, and they make fudge and the caramel apples, and they're actually making fudge right now. You can see where they've got some fudge setting here on this marble table, and you can see some of the fudge that they've made over there. It's just a unique place. It's a themed attraction. It's Christian, biblical authority, the gospel, but we have all sorts of great things for people in the gift store, and the coffee and fudge and all those sorts of items. Hi.
Just wanted you to know that a man down at the, let's see, Oakland, the operating hotel, told me that you and I were
Oh, is that right? That we look like? Where are you from?
Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. This your first time here?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of it?
Beautiful.
Great.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming. Alrighty. So we're gonna see the sign here. This sign says no first-time entry to Ark, re-enter only. So we're going to re-enter. No, we're going up here to the first floor. Look how beautiful they keep the floors here. We have a housekeeping team. I was talking to some of them the other night, and they said they so work hard to keep this place pristine, and they do. Look at all the timber work, how clean they've kept that. We're sort of going backwards up into the Ark right now, up onto the first deck. Here we go. This is how you come down to go to the gift store. But I want to go and have a look at a couple of things up here. Okay, so inside the Ark we keep the themed music for the Ark, but in the gift store and outside we have the Christmas music. Okay, so here we are on the first deck. Well, we'll come down here and have a look at this Ark model down here on the first deck. We've got some signage. You know, still a lot of things over time are installed, and we upgrade and we add, we enhance. We have this beautiful Ark model here, and we've got some beautiful signage that's going in here soon to show you how Noah could have actually loaded the Ark. One of our artists actually took 6 months to build this. It's absolutely incredible, and when you go around the other side you'll notice they have the planks on just like they are on the outside of the Ark. Okay, so let's go up to deck 2 and then on up to deck 3. Again, look at the floors. Look how beautiful they keep these floors. I know we have a housekeeping crew here. In fact, we have housekeeping here 24 hours a day. And once it shuts at night, they're working all night. And they go over all these floors. And they keep everything perfectly clean and beautifully looked after. And people comment on that. And where is this? We are... Okay, go to arkencounter.com, arkencounter.com, and you get all the details. But this is at Williamstown, Kentucky, which is about 30 minutes south of Cincinnati. So it's right on Interstate 75, which is the second busiest north-south interstate in America. And we're within a one-day drive of 2/3 of America's population, and we're 45 minutes from the Creation Museum. And the Creation Museum and the Ark are both in northern Kentucky. So we're coming up to the second deck now. And see one of our guest services people there. Oh, you know what? There's some animals down here. Let's go down and have a look at the animals down here. Hi, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
We're doing good. Good to see you. Okay, so we can come down here and every day they bring some of our animals up here to a special area. These are from the petting zoo. We have a petting zoo and a zoo at the back of the Ark, and they bring these animals up, and sometimes they speak about them, give some animal programs. This is an area that was specially constructed for them, so you can clean it, wash it, and there we go.
Oh, they're from the zoo.
So people, I tell you what, it's warmer to see the animals here today than it is to go to the zoo at the back. Let's see if they can. So who do we have here?
We've got Japheth, he's the black and white one. We've got Ham, he's the black one, and then Shem is the brown one.
Okay, so how old are these?
Ham is our oldest, he's 18 years old. Japheth is between 14 and 16 years, I was told, and then Shem is our youngest, he is about 6 to 8 years old.
So these are all part of the camel kind.
Yes, yep.
Alpacas, llamas, camels are all of one kind,
Yep.
right? And that's part of the teaching that we give.
Yes.
Very good. Well, there we are. So how long are these up here for? Another
Usually until 3 or so.
until 3 or so?
Yep.
So you look after them?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Make sure they stay clean
You know
and
what?
everything
I know
else.
you must have volunteered for this job today to get out of the winter down there.
Actually, I was sent up here, so.
Oh, you were sent up here? It's warmer here than being at the
It
zoo,
is,
right?
It is, and it's been snowing, so.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Have a good. Okay, so let's go over here again. I always like to show people my favorite exhibit in the Ark, and it's the door, because it reminds us that there's one door to the Ark, and Jesus is the door. So there's one door and one way to be saved, and that's through Christ. So we go up to the third deck. I just wanted to show you some of the new construction that's going on up in the third deck. Again, when you look at this place, it just looks brand new, and that's because we have such a great housekeeping team. And you know, people tell us too, the restrooms here, it's like when you go to Disney. When you go to Disney, you know, they keep their restrooms pristine, and that's what they do here as well. And that's so very important for people to have a really nice first-class, comfortable experience. You know, one of the things they've been doing is adding to these exhibits, and you can see the new people who have seen this before. You see the new railings they put on the front here, and they've also added in some extra props. Some of you might recognize some new things, or things you haven't seen before, because they're just adding them in. You can see more of the railings here. Those railings are beautiful. I hadn't seen all those railings finished, but you can see what they've done. They are absolutely beautiful railings. And there's a couple of reasons for those railings, but one is because children like to run inside the exhibits and have fun. And so we had to put some nice railings up and wanted to make it aesthetically pleasing. And they've also done a lot more up here too. Above the exhibits here on the second deck, you can see all the storage area. They have been adding a lot more into that. And you can also see down here where the cages are. We've added some people up here that are feeding them and watering them, and they just continue to enhance the exhibits, which is phenomenal. So let's go up to the third deck. So they're installing right now a massive exhibit called Why the Bible is True, and then the doors of Scripture. And that'll all be about that, you know, Jesus is the door. There's the door to the sheepfold, the door to the tomb that was opened, the door to the ark. Jesus said, I am the door. And so it really presents the gospel in a powerful way. And the Why the Bible is True exhibit has this incredible artwork of some students at a college, and there's a Christian witnessing to them. They're asking questions, the typical questions you hear today, and then the student is answering them and witnessing to them, and it's going to be a great evangelistic tool. So we're down at the bow end of the ark. Hi, how's it going? And we'll go over here, and hey, I see the head of our museum daily operations is here, Pat. Hey, Pat, can you get us in through these doors here?
Absolutely.
So we're going to go in here. This is the bow end. You can see they've sealed all this off for the moment. And as we come in here, you see this is a big area. And this is going to be this big walk-through exhibit. The Bible is true. See all the walls they put around the outside here? Because there are large signs and illustrations that go on all these walls. And so as you walk around through here, we'll just walk around through it all. This will be a massive exhibit, and it's going to be very evangelistic and biblical authority based. Have some of our staff working in here, some of our fabrication team. Hey, you guys get it easy working up here in nice warm area, and all those poor guys down at the outdoor village is freezing down there. Yeah. So then we walk around here, and you've done a lot of work just in the last few days. Yeah, it's good to see the progress here. And then they get all the illustration signs get all printed, and they put them all in here. So this is really quite a massive area. This is going to be a major exhibit in the Ark right here on the third deck. So let me see if I can squeeze through here. Okay. Here we go. Tommy, you look normal again.
Well, this is normal as I get. Thanks.
You look like you've warmed up.
Yeah, my brain's not frozen anymore. Thanks. Thanks for being concerned.
Hey, these guys get it easy in here.
They do.
You know, I was just talking to Tim Smith down there while we were standing down there where the outdoor village is. My ears went numb. Mm-hmm. My nose went numb.
Mm-hmm. We've been dropping people off at the ramp so they don't.
Yeah, I saw that.
In.
Yeah, that's good. Looking after them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you just jump in, and it's the heaters under the ramp.
Right.
Under the ark there, and then
we put the popcorn inside too.
And put the popcorn inside. Yeah, I saw that. Saw them down there. Yeah, they didn't want to go outside for the popcorn. So, all right, here we go. And I see they have a new sign up here now, too, for the Bible Museum. This is Museum of the Bible. They're opening their big Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C., right near the Capitol, actually, not far from the Capitol, in 2017, November 2017. And they have an exhibit that they put in here. And I was just looking at the brand new sign that they put up. Hey, Pat, how long has that sign been there? That's not that long, is it?
It's been about 6 weeks.
About 6 weeks? Okay.
But there was a crew here this week. I could show you what's new in here.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like.
Okay.
They just put these signs up. It explains what the red dots mean.
Oh, the red dots on the map signify locations, people groups where there is less than 2% Christianity. Okay.
And then there's another section in here in the China section.
Okay. So, I mean, everybody keeps upgrading the exhibits and adding and enhancing the place.
It's awesome. When they did their new signage, they put this railing in.
Oh, yeah, this railing is new here. I see that.
It's new. And
yeah.
This railing over here.
That's good.
As well.
So,
where the Hudson Taylor exhibit is.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, so we got wooden type railing in there. Yeah, well, these exhibits keep getting enhanced all the time. That's just amazing. Hudson Taylor, famous missionary. That's his chair, actually, famous missionary to China. That's an actual chair that he owned. And in here is one of the maps that he drew on to show the areas. The China Inland Mission map from 1866. And there's a letter from Hudson Taylor. So there's unique things in here that you can see. So who's part of our housekeeping crew? I was just telling everybody on my Facebook how wonderful the place looks. Looks pristine. Thanks for all your hard work.
Pristine, that's the word
That's the word you go for. There you are. It looks really good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I love to meet our staff while we're down here and compliment them on the hard work that they do. And I just had some of the people down the gift store tell me what a friendly staff we have, and that's absolutely fantastic. And they are. Okay, so we come out here again, and here we have, this is part of the Museum of the Bible exhibit. Here we have a Torah scroll right there. So there's a lot of unique artifacts that they have in there. This looks different too. I don't think I've seen this out here before. So they add things all the time. The Voyage of a Book, Personal Stories of Taking the Bible Around the World, contributions from the National Christian Foundation and the Green Collection, presented by the Museum of the Bible. So that is great. Hey Pat, I haven't seen that sign like that before either. That's new, and I hadn't seen that there before. It's been there? Well, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Sorry.
You know what it is? I come down here when there's so many people here,
Yes.
and I just go straight in.
Go straight
No,
in.
I just miss it.
What they are going to have, though, is right here, they're going to put a rack with trifolds.
Oh, okay.
That explains the whole exhibit. That's coming in January.
That's coming in January. And then, of course, once the Museum of the Bible opens in Washington, D.C., and I've been there, it's a big multi-story building. It's huge.
And it's
Yeah.
real close to the Capitol
Yeah.
and the Smithsonian.
It is.
It's amazing.
Yep.
We drove by it last Christmas, and it's a huge complex.
Hey, and I see people sitting down here in our theater on the third deck, and we have a theater down there on the second deck where we show the Noah interview,
That's right.
which is a great movie. And when the gospel video is ready, it's a movie that presents the gospel. We have Ray Comfort preaching in it as a holographic
Yeah,
image.
that's right.
Yeah, that's going to go down there, isn't it? Down the other end down there. So that is fantastic. For those of you that have been here before, we've already got some enhancements. As you can see, we might go down the other end here and we'll finish off down there. And I'll tell you what, because there's always people who haven't been to the Ark and haven't seen some of these live videos before, we'll just show you some of the exhibits as we go through down here. And you start to see why you need to come. And we'll walk through the Noah's living quarters, and we'll end up down the other end where we built this theatre that will be showing the powerful gospel video as soon as it's finished. And it is nearly ready, is what I'm told. It's quite a production, and it's quality of a movie you'd see in a theatre. So as we come in here, this is one of my favourite areas. Noah's living quarters. The detail in here is incredible, and every time I come in here I see something new. They've now added these beautiful railings in here instead of the temporary railings that they had. We've got all these beautiful wooden railings right through the whole place now, and really enhances it. Really looks nice. We had some temporary steel railings in there until they were able to get the wooden ones done. So this is quite a place. Hi.
Hi. I was just saying you're my church member, Florence Baptist.
Oh, okay.
Christy Skook, and you lived in my neighborhood on Heatherwood Drive.
Oh, okay.
And you were close with Doug Pelfrey.
Yeah,
We
that was
worked lot
that
with
was
him.
years ago.
I'm sorry to. I
No.
know, but I still see
You're
you
live.
at church
You're live
sometime.
on my Facebook. Did you know that?
Oh no! This is my brother. He's celebrating his 67th birthday today.
Oh,
And
really?
This is where
Happy
I
birthday.
chose to bring him.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
chose to bring him to
And
the
his
Ark.
wife Shane.
Hi.
I'm so
meet you.
I'm so glad we got to run into you, Ken.
Wow,
I was
that's
just talking
great.
about you. I'm like, yes, he goes to my church.
I've just been walking through the Ark and just putting. We do live Facebook videos.
This is magnificent.
Is this your first time here?
Yes, I've just seen pictures of
Right.
Christine.
And you've probably heard me talk about it
And
at
I've
church.
heard you at church, and
But-
I've heard Corey and Christina talk about it. And as a matter of fact, I dropped cookies off at church before I came here
Oh,
today
did
for
you?
the Hope Ministry.
Well, great.
And I'm like, guess where I'm going today? Guess where I'm going?
So is it more than what you thought it'd be?
Oh, you can't yes. Absolutely.
Good way to celebrate birthday.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
My wife had
I
a birthday
couldn't
this
even-
week.
Really?
My wife had a birthday on the 7th of December. Really? Yeah, the way I always remember it because when they announced Pearl Harbor Day, I remember, oh, my wife's got a birthday.
Oh,
that's how I remember.
Yeah, that's
Hers on the 7th.
Yeah.
I'm Pearl Harbor. The 9th, yes.
Yeah, on the 9th, your birthday today.
Remember.
I had a birthday last month.
You did. Oh, well, they're good to have.
So you're just a little bit older than me.
Thank you.
What are you,
Little bit.
60 what?
67.
67? I turned 65 last month. Well, actually,
And my husband.
I usually say 59 plus 6. I haven't got over the saying the 60 bit yet. It's a big psychological barrier for me.
That's right.
I have an emotional meltdown on birthdays every year now.
No.
I don't think about numbers.
Oh, no.
As long as I'm still vertical, I don't think.
What I do notice, though, as you get older, the speed of light must go faster because time
It
goes
does.
faster.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well,
You're right.
Once we do Christmas, we'll be getting ready for next Christmas.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, thanks for stopping and letting us talk to
Yeah.
you. I'm glad
you know
that we got to meet
you know what you should do if you at the museum starting next
The
Friday.
16th. I
Yeah,
know,
it's
they-
Christmas Town,
I
and it's
know,
for
I want them
13
to
different
see it.
days.
The 13 different days.
Yeah, so it starts on the 16th, and then we go through to the 23rd, and then 24th is Christmas Eve, but we close at 3 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Yep, and then the 25th we're closed, and then the Christmas Town again from the 26th to the 30th, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. each night. The lights, if you've been to the
been
Cincinnati
there.
Festival of Lights,
Not well. Probably tomorrow for that.
but you've been there
But
before
been
to
there.
the zoo.
But I've been to
but,
your-
But the one we went to the zoo this week, and they're good. I mean, it's
Yes.
thousands of lights, but I think the Ark is different. I mean, the Creation Museum is different because it's so exquisite.
It is.
And they
I
designed
love the
them.
live nativity.
Oh,
It's
the
my
live
mom.
nativity.
She just passed in July.
Oh, you want a photo?
And everything.
Oh, do you? Where are you guys from?
Florida.
Oh, Florida. Oh, you come up here for the weather, right? To escape the heat.
Wednesday.
Hey, good to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
We'll be by to see.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
That's
Same to
his
you.
next time at the Creation Museum.
Okay, you do that next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's good to meet people here. So let's go down the other end here.
Thank you for letting me get a picture. The kids in
Well-
Sunday school's gonna like
Oh, great. So whereabouts in Florida?
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa
I
Beach?
came here for my 60th birthday because my dad lives in Indiana.
Is that right? Well, that is fantastic. Yeah, I just met someone who's here for their 67th birthday.
There
so,
you go.
So, was it better than what you thought it to be?
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh gosh, yeah.
It's every bit the order of quality of Disney and all those places.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I had one secular reporter say to me, "This is better than Hollywood because the wood's real."
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And the quality is fantastic, as you can see. So,
It is beautiful.
well, happy birthday. So you can see what we've done down here. It's sort of like an open theatre, but we have special speakers set up in there. Right now we're showing the video up here of how the Ark was built. And you see some people sitting and watching this. But this is where the gospel movie is going to be shown as soon as it's ready. And then the deck below, we show a movie called The Noah Interview, which is the same actors that are in the gospel video, actually. So we'll have a sign here, telling people what's showing. That's the one that's showing right now, and you can actually get that DVD from our online bookstore, or you can get it from the gift store downstairs. So, alrighty. So what we're going to do is we're going to end off here, and hey, Tommy, have you got anything intelligent to say? I mean, while we're here in the Ark, I mean, you're one of the speakers at AIG, and
Not particularly, no.
nothing intelligent
Nothing
today. Your brain,
intelligent today.
but
My
you
brain's
said
still frozen.
Oh, it's still frozen.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
get it to jump start.
Actually, you're speaking at the Creation Museum tomorrow,
Yes.
12 o'clock. Actually, we have different speakers speak every day, and you often speak there. And you go out to church. You got a lot of churches lined up next year. Going to be going out there. So some of you might know Dr. Tommy Mitchell. Do you know what we're going to do right now? We're going to go back to my house, and you and I are going to play cribbage.
We're going to play cribbage.
Because we are very competitive when it comes to cribbage. I just want you to tell everybody who is winning the matches this year.
I'm afraid 2016 is Ken's year. I'm so far behind I cannot catch up. I concede.
Okay, good. He conceded
these. 2017 different. This year I concede.
Because we're pretty close to the end of the year,
Yeah,
and you couldn't play enough matches to catch up.
We'd have to play 24 hours a day.
Okay, so that's one of my hobbies, actually, playing cribbage. And so I have three hobbies: playing cribbage with Tommy Mitchell, and then the third hobby is beating Tommy Mitchell at cribbage.
Well, the third one's the one you enjoy the most, I think. So.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, you're a medical doctor, or you still are a medical
I still am a
doctor.
medical doctor,
You're an
right.
internist,
Right.
and you still are an internist.
I still am.
but you're full-time at Answers in Genesis and full-time speaking, and you enjoy doing that, don't you?
Well, that's what God called me to do. So I do. I enjoy the travel. I enjoy ministry, going out and speaking to people and answering their questions.
Yep, exactly. And because the most important message of all,
Right. The most
that God's
important
word is
message,
true and the gospel. Excellent message. Okay, so we're going to end off here. I want to thank my videographer, Maria, for being out there in the freezing cold. You don't look quite as cold as you did out there, Maria. You feeling better? It's warmer in here. Okay, we're going to sign off and go to arkencounter.com. Oh, I tell you what, before I sign off, just let me remind you. Okay, December 16, Christmas Town starts at the Creation Museum, and we go through to the 23rd. And then Christmas Town is again starting after Christmas from the 26th to the 30th. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. each night. It is free. And on those same nights, you can get through the Creation Museum for $5 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. as a special. Now, on the same dates at the Ark, Christmas Town with the live nativity, the dramas, singing. There are all sorts of groups coming in as well. People dressed in period costume. We have a wise man. We have the Cataluma we built for the live nativity, and the spectacular lights. I think are the best in the whole area. So that starts next Friday night. Go to the website creationmuseum.org and you can look up the dates. But it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And then 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it's 13 days. On the same days at the Ark, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., we're letting people come into the Ark for half price. So if they come, I'd say after 4 o'clock, and they get free parking and entrance to the Ark for half price. The Ark actually costs a lot more to run because of the buses and the shuttles, and it's a bigger facility and all the rest of it. But that's a Christmas special that we have. And then on Christmas Eve, both the Ark and the museum are open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Close early, Christmas Eve, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. But people can come half price at the museum, half price at the Ark on those days. So they're the specials we have. You can go to creationmuseum.org and arkencounter.com. arkencounter.com, creationmuseum.org. You'll find out all the information, all about that. And so I'm going to do another live Facebook from the museum, I think is it next Tuesday? Monday. Monday, you know what we're going to do? One of our staff, Tom Hill, who dresses up as a wise man, and people love him. He's very good at this. He's going to do it for some of the staff, the drama that he does, and we're going to show some of it on Monday as a live Facebook. So people can meet him, and that's around about 9:15, 9:20, something like that. Okay. See, everyone else organises my life for me.
Right, yeah.
You notice that. All right. I tell you what, can you go and get the car and bring it around so I don't have to get cold?
Let me warm it up for you first.
Okay. We're going to go and play cribbage, and it'll be interesting to see. It doesn't matter who wins today because yeah, but I mean I'm ahead in matches so far.
It matters today.
Yeah, but for the whole year it doesn't matter.
It matters today.
Okay, all right. You can tell we're not very competitive at all, but I'm obviously going to win.
It matters today.
So with that, we're going to sign off here from the Ark Encounter. Have a great day.